Oh, this is so strange. I'm trying to make sure that everything is working here. Well, at least I know my sound is working. Of course, I can't hear myself because I put myself on mute. And I'm not quite sure how this Google Hangout thing works. I have never used this before. Let me see if I can share this from my phone. Usually I live stream from my phone and not my computer, because I'm usually doing like a makeup look or something and it just makes it easier. From my phone and not my computer. I'm like posting it on Twitter so that just in case anybody wants to come in the stream, they can. I know some people were like, let me know when you're streaming, tag me on Twitter so that I know that you're, online. Okay. Well, I got that part done. And I usually use Firefox. And I didn't realize that this was when I scheduled it. It's like a Google Hangout or something. And you have to have Chrome open for that. And I absolutely detest using Chrome. So I don't know. I guess you could say I'm a little confused right now. Trying to get it on my screen so not only I can see the chat window, but the live stream thing that is like a whole separate window. This is like completely like, look, there I am on my phone, and it looks different on YouTube. Hell, it looks even different on my phone. So, okay, people have been tagged on Twitter. I posted it on my community tab. My voice will probably go in and out while I'm doing this because I am not feeling the greatest. I just took my brace back off. I spilled coffee on my shirt. It's on the front of my shirt. So if you see like a darker spot on the front of my shirt, that's what that's from. I decorated myself with coffee. So just wanted to make sure everything was running smoothly on like the computer side of things before I got into this box. But I wanted to make sure that I could see chat at the same time. And it's funny, I typed something in the other chat, but it doesn't seem to be showing up on YouTube, so I don't know. I guess I'll just use the YouTube chat instead. So now that I've gotten this far in, for those who don't know, I am Rebecca Oberstadt. I am having severe difficulties with my fibromyalgia right now. I have been in a back brace for over 48 hours. I had to actually go somewhere yesterday, so I think I walked more going in and out of the courthouse building, and of course entering and wandering to where I needed to go and riding an elevator and all that kind of fun stuff through the courthouse. And that's just in that one location yesterday than I have like in an entire year. So needless to say, when I got home yesterday, I was really wore out. I was exhausted. I was hot. I was tired, and I was in so much pain I could barely walk. So I was going to do this unboxing yesterday because I know I did a poll on Twitter and you guys said that you wanted to do an unboxing. Some people voted for noon. Some people voted for 4. But because I help with another YouTube channel and stuff like that, that channel usually does a live stream at like 12 or 12:30. So trying to do this at that time would conflict with me being able to be in that live stream. So I'm doing this at 11 o'clock in the morning. It's actually 11:10. It took me like 4 minutes to figure out Google Chrome and the hang out and stuff like that. So I don't have any makeup on. My face is still healing from that lovely Ulta spray. Let me get it so I can show it to you guys. All right, this is the spray that I used on my face. And of course, the light from behind my computer monitor is like washing everything out. But this is the this is the Ulta spray that I used. That it's been several days since I used it, and my entire face, like all of these are new. I've got breakouts on my forehead. My chin is completely broken out. I'm broken out here. And then I've got like an entire patch of stuff on the other side of my face where I had the couple of them that were like healing over here. I now have like 30 more. So my entire face is like completely freaking out. All right. The only thing I've done to this box, I haven't opened anything, is I took out this from it. That's it. So here is the box. And while I'm unwrapping stuff, I will get into some difficulties I had getting this box. I'm going to pull the 2 open things out right now and set them on the desk. So this box, this order was placed like May 20th. And usually when I order from BH Cosmetics in the past, any of the orders that I've had from BH Cosmetics, they usually take about 24 hours before I get one of those like emails that says it's processing. I never got an email telling me it was processed. So that was the first clue. The second one was usually within 72 hours max from the date of purchase, stuff is like shipped out. Never heard anything about that. It still said that it was in California at a warehouse, and I waited 2 weeks before I contacted BH. And I didn't get a reply for over 24 hours, but I can understand one of the items was a new launch. Here are 2 items here. I'll unravel the other ones. So I got an email saying your order's already been shipped. And I checked, and why does it say I'm buffering? Really? So I checked, and it said that it was still being processed, and it was still in California, according to the tracking on the website. So here are the other items. Usually there's a sample of something in here, but I got gypped. I think I usually get at least one foundation sample that's the wrong shade. I've been saving them up so I could give them away as a gift with purchase kind of thing from Depop or something. If somebody bought something on Depop, I was gonna give them the option to get it. So got an email back that said your order's already been shipped. You'll have it tomorrow. I emailed back and said, do you have tracking for that? Because this is the first email that I've received. It never takes this long for me to get an order. And, I said, I'm a small YouTuber, and I have a series that I do on my channel where I buy these palettes in 3s and I swatch them and do looks and stuff with them. And I said I was really kind of hoping to get them, as fast as I can, because this one palette literally had just launched and I wanted to try and get a video up on it as fast as I could. So I get a snarky email back, and it said, you'll get it tomorrow. And it said, if you know how to use the USPS website, here's the tracking number. I'm like, really? If I know how to use the USPS website. Okay. So first it said it was going to be coming FedEx, which I don't honestly care how it's delivered as long as I get my items and they're not drop kicked. Hello. I know from you should see my computer screen right now. I've got the actual live stream on one half, and I've got the YouTube Chrome thing open on the other half. So I know when I'm saying something on here, it's about a 30 to 45 second delay for you guys because I can see both screens. So I was just talking about my latest interaction with BH. Now, for those of you that do know me, that you've been with my channel for a little while, I love BH products. I love the quality of them. I have never had an order take more than a week to get to me. I think the color payoff for each of the products that I own, minus my very first order, that's a whole other story. But everything that I've gotten since now, because my first order had my Zodiac palette in it, so I really can't say that. Okay, let me say this. The big palettes that I bought, like the 6th edition 120 color eyeshadow palette and the 99 color eyeshadow palette, I wouldn't even attempt to paint on the sidewalk with those because they are chalkier than chalk. So they're very poor quality. You can tell that they were mass made in China. They're very, very low pigment, very chalky, very dry. Hi, Angela. So those palettes that I got, because my first order was the foundation, which I'm allergic to, the 3 concealers, or I should say the concealer and the 2 color correctors, the lip palette, the blush palette, the 99 color palette, the 120 color palette, and the Zodiac palette. And the Zodiac palette blew everything out of the water. I was hooked after the Zodiac palette. I hands down, if you tried to take the palette away from me, I would probably beat you with it. And then if you broke a shadow in it, I'd probably beat you even more with something else because you broke a shadow in my palette, even though I was the one who used it as a weapon, because trust me, the sucker's heavy enough to use as a weapon. Yeah, it's just one of those things. The Zodiac palette completely changed my mind on all of the other items in my first order from BH a year ago, because my first order with BH Cosmetics was like March of last year. So I still have the foundation. If I try and use it, it makes me itch and break out in millions of little bumps all over my face. So that's not cool. The concealer, I'm actually using it in my June Shop My Stash, and it is so super thick and dry. When I put it on, it almost looks like I'm using dried out cake makeup. So I might have to put that in my declutter box, because even trying to mix it with a really watery consistency concealer right now to try and like thin it out a little bit, it's not working. So I'm going to have to do like a test and see if I can mix it in with like a hydrating eye cream or something to get it to thin out some, because it's just, I don't want to throw it away. The tube is like 3/4 of the way full. When I first bought it, I wasn't like, my health wasn't that great when I first got it. And so I wasn't wearing makeup every day. And when I did wear makeup, I didn't use my correctors and concealers. I would just throw eyeshadow on and leave the house. So it's my fault because it's dried out. But it is what it is. No, I will not be repurchasing it, because I have other concealers right now, and I don't need to buy anything else concealer-wise. Corrector-wise, yes, but concealer-wise, no. So I guess I will diatribe over. And I made sure to put not only the price, I did the description box first. So in the description box, not only does it have the price that I paid, the link to I think those are all links to either BH Cosmetics or Ulta. I think most likely they're all for BH. And then afterwards, I put whatever the original price was. So if you guys are curious as to how much I paid versus how much they are regular price. Not that I needed another eyeliner, because I've got plenty. I've got some that I need to get rid of because they're starting to dry out and crumble. I picked up the Power Pencil because I wanted to see how it was. This is in teal. I did look at getting a couple of other ones, but it was only like 25% off. And it's funny because this morning I got an email from them saying that these are 40% off now. I'm like, really? Really? You do a 40% off sale now when I've already got this and no extra money? So because I'm sitting at my computer, not in a bathroom, the foil eyes. Yeah, see, now those all came out after I placed my first order. Like the Zodiac palette was like the first launch of that kind when I placed my order last year, because all this stuff that I have is like, well, it's going to take me a minute to get in my room and back. I'll grab the other palettes. Okay. I'm back. I'm waiting for myself to show up on the screen. Oh, there I am. All right. Take me 20 minutes just to sit down. All right, so now that I know I'm back on your screen, I have not one, but two of the 6th edition 120. Why is your tape open? Shadow palettes. So this was one of the very first palettes that I got from BH Cosmetics. They don't make these anymore. They're no longer on their website. And the reason I have two is because this one, the very first one arrived broken. Like somebody had dropped it and several of the shades shattered in here. So then they sent me a replacement. And that one too had broken shadows in it. So I tried to put alcohol in the one to make it usable. This was the second one I received because I can see, if you look up here by my hand, there's one shadow here. This shadow is completely like, it was shattered. This palette is beautiful. It has a wide range of colors, but they are like, well, I took everything out of the box, but I haven't done anything with that yet. No. And the vibrancy isn't going to show up on my 15-year-old webcam. But these are okay shadows. 99% of them are shimmer shades. So when you're trying to do an eye look and you need, say, like a matte blue, you have 7 shimmer blues and no matte. And I'm like, how can you have all of these colors when, just looking at it, the very first row is matte. These two are matte. All of these are shimmer. Oh, excuse me. There's one here that's like a navy blue that's matte. This entire row is shimmer. These two shades are matte. The rest of them are shimmer. This row minus this one is all shimmer. These are all shimmer, except for this one. And then one of the black shades is matte. Everything else on this top tray is shimmer or metallic or pearl or frosted, however you want to consider them. Because I know through the decades, makeup has changed what they call things. Like when I was initially working in the salons, you had frosted blushes, and you had like you had satin, which was basically a matte blush with like a hint of a shimmer to it, and then you had frosted blushes, which is basically a glittery form of a matte, or you had the matte blushes. And now they frosted is considered shimmer, and then you've got metallic, and there's so many different names for stuff. So this was the other palette that I got from BH, and again, same problem. Now these are smaller than a dime. Those are about the size of a nickel. 99% of this palette was shimmer. And I'm like, you're kidding me. I have all these beautiful shades, and the ones that I want to use, which was the neutral shades, they were all frosted shades. And the pigmentation on these was garbage, absolute garbage. And of course, you have this lovely blue pop effect. If you take that color out of the equation, it's just a, oh, excuse me, there's a purple up here. Let me see if I can, there you go. I cover those up. It's basically a neutral palette, which is fine. But when you take the color and you want to put it on your skin, it blends away to nothing. You literally have to like pack the shadow on and like, don't touch it again. Don't blink. Don't let the wind blow on you. Don't sneeze, nothing, because the shadow will then be completely gone. So these were like very big disappointments for me. But I do know that, you know, BH, they don't have these anymore. So that's most likely the reason why, even though I know a lot of people love these, and I'm going to be listing these on my Depop store if somebody does want to buy them. Or maybe I think maybe I have them already listed on my Depop store. So now that I've digressed, the very first item, I've already taken its condom off. This is Teal. This is their new supposedly waterproof eyeliner This crayon impermeable. Not quite sure which language that's supposed to be. It's made in Taiwan. Don't know how well this is going to come across on my webcam. Oh wow, that is like super soft. Okay, I need to look at what I'm doing here. This is like really creamy. This is like as soft as a Pixie by Petra eyeliner. These are like the ones that if you get them hot, they're going to be literally a liquid mess. So this is teal. And again, between my light and my monitor shining lights on my pasty white skin, that is a really pretty color. It says it's teal, but it's more like a minty green blue shade. Kind of, it's almost the same color as my phone case. Almost exactly the same color as my phone case. And this is like a turquoisey teal shade. So I will put this bad boy back in the box. So that is item number 1. Now they did, oh, and this I paid $6 for. The original price is $8. The next item actually was supposed to be, it's free. I don't care for liquid lipsticks, but there is one of their liquid lipsticks that I would love to try. The color is Endora, but I have obsession with Bewitched. So this is the 5-piece liquid linen set. It's called Royal Affair. And this is, I got for free, but it retails for $24.50. It has a dead animal on it. Well, it's fake, but it feels like if any of you guys ever had rabbit feet or the rabbit foots when you were a kid on the keychain, that's what that feels like. It feels just like having a rabbit's foot. And there's a zipper pull on it as well. So oh no. Okay, so this is a sequin bag, but I see this over here, which makes me wonder if it's one of those fun things that you can run your hand over. So no, those just got squashed or something. Oh, maybe you can. Holy crap. Oh, you can. It's not like I need a bag like this, but I will so sit and play with this. I'm one of those weirdos that goes into Walmart and puts all the, like, those storage bin baskets that do this all the same direction. That is when I have time. Our Walmart just, like, redesigned everything, so I can't find anything in it. Okay, I now have a new toy. I can sit at my desk when I'm stressed out and play with the bag. I wasn't planning on keeping it, but I might have to. Can you guys see everything all right? Like, can you hear me okay? Am I clear enough? Yes, no, maybe so. Ah, I got a silica packet. You know, I tried to do an experiment with science, in science, when I was a kid with a bunch of these things. I tried a bunch of different tests with it. Yeah, the bag is really cute, isn't it, Sylvia? All right, so we have 5 liquid lipsticks in here, and I have naturally dry lips, so I don't prefer liquid lipsticks. So let's see what we got. Do you not have? Oh, okay. So the very bottom. So we have Stephanie, Simone, Karen, Maria, and Vana, V-A-N-N-A, V-A-N-N-I-A. So I didn't get the color that I've always wanted, which was Endora. And there's this weird like little plastic thing on the back of it. I'm not quite sure what this is. I don't know if it's protecting the ingredient. Okay, maybe not. Maybe it's like protecting the entire plastic thing because it's like shrink wrapped or something. Let me pull up the BH website really quick and see what these colors are called, because, or what they consider these colors. Lips. No, not that. Liquid lips. Okay, so get them up here so I can actually see them. Spin them back around so I can read the names because I put them on the desk and they rolled. All right, Maria. Okay, Maria is on here. There's the listing for the bundle. Let's see if the bundle listing says. So it says, drench your lips in a velvety, smooth, regal color with our Royal Affair 5-piece liquid linen long-lasting lip color set. The lightweight, pigmented, rich formula glides on comfortably and delivers superior staying power for hours, while the range of shades in beloved shades Maria, Karen, as well as the brand new shades Vanya, Simone, and Stephanie create the perfect look for any occasion. Plus, this set comes with a luxe sequined bag featuring a plush pom-pom zipper pull for effortless glam on the go. Okay, so it was Vanya. I had already passed the Karen shade. Okay, so the shade. Okay, I opened it. Maria, which is this one. It doesn't say like what kind of shade it's supposed to be. Monica's also listed in the picture. It says drench your lips with velvety, smooth, vibrant color, blah, blah, blah. It doesn't say like it's a blue-based red or anything like that. It doesn't give like a color description. And then the other one is like a bubblegum pink. So on the pictures on BH, let me see if it will let me copy and paste these into the chat. Okay, there's the one. So that's the red shade Maria. And then the other one I have pulled up is Karen, which is this one, which looks brown in here. It looks like a nude color, and on the screen it looks hot pink. So that is this one. Very strange. Okay, and then we have Stephanie, Simone, and Vanya. And I'm not even seeing them on here. Jessica, Maria, Jacqueline, Monica, Natalie, Shelby, Princess. I just figured if I could pull up the colors on here, then I could look. But I'm not seeing Stephanie, Simone, or Vanya listed anywhere on here. which is unusual because there was 2 of the shades, and I know the listing said that Vanya, Simone, and Stephanie are new, but you would think that they would have them listed individually on their website if they're, in the kit. And I'm not seeing them on the BH website. That is unusual. Very crazy. So this one here that I was thinking was a nice neutral, like nude color. I guess because I have white on it, it might be a little easier to show it here. But it looks like a beige tone, but on the website it looks hot pink. So maybe the tubes are deceiving. This one definitely looks like a red. The Maria shade, it looks like it would be a blue-based red, but on the website it looks like an orange-based red, and I can't wear orangey reds. They make me look completely ill. So that would be like a no-go. And then the bottom swatch picture looks like it's more like a dusty mauve. Yeah, the picture here where they've got them swatched out on the arm for the shade Karen, it looks like a bubblegum pink shade. And it looks like a bubblegum pink shade in the little blob it has listed on there. Okay, you girls still with me? I know I'm kind of going on and on. Simone also looks like a red, but it looks like more like a brick red. And then the other 2, this one looks like a terracotta color, and then the other one looks like butterscotch. So to be honest, without knowing what these are supposed to look like, I don't even know which one I should try and open, because I know I will only most likely open one and keep one, and I'll sell the other ones, because these lipsticks on their website, they're on sale for $4.50 each. They retail for $7. So anything that I don't personally use, or that I know I won't use, like the orangey looking red, I would rather, figure out 5 divided by 24 and then list it on Depop for that, sealed, completely sealed. So if anybody's interested in these, I will definitely, I'll take pictures of all this stuff and post it on my Instagram when I finally shut up enough to do everything else. Okay, the next thing is the Gemini palette. This is the new one. This is the one that just came out that I know Sylvia was really interested in. And it had some like pretty peach shades in it that I was really interested in, because for whatever reason, I am drawn to like peach and coral shades, but usually they look awful on me. Don't ask me why. I seem to have an affinity for them. And this is if you guys watched the video where I took all my chapsticks and like melted them down to make chapstick, this is one of them. It sits here at my desk. So I do use it. Oh, those don't look peach at all. Okay, so this is the Gemini palette. This does not look anything like the pictures that I saw. This one here is a mustard yellow. We have a like sorbet kind of orange, like an orange sherbet color. Then we have like a canary yellow. We have a crap greenish brown shade that's, I guess you would call olive or khaki. This looks more like a pinky orange shade. And this shade here looks like a reddish brown. Then you have this one here that looks like a very hot coral shade. And then the shimmer looks like it's pinky. And then the center shade looks like it has a yellow cast to it. I'm going to swatch the shimmer shade out of here, because I know from experience that one palette that I have, I'm not sure, I think it was Aquarius. It looked like a silvery pink in the pan, and when I swatched it, it looked purple and blue. So I was completely blown away. Oh, that's pretty. So there's literally one shimmer in this palette and then the center shade. And that looks more like it's like a light coral color, like a pastel coral shade with gold reflex to it. And again, my lights and everything, I don't even know if plugging in the thing behind me that lights up is going to make this look any better on here. We can always try. Oh, now I'm just looks blue. I could try and open the blinds behind it, but again, I'd be, oh, that makes me look worse. But I don't know if it would show. Yeah, now it's like just too dark. At least it's not glaring with my screen. But on my, what I'm looking at here, it looks more orange. So, yep, you're going, I'm gonna unplug it. Ow. Whacked my knee on the desk. And now the webcam is all messed up with coloring. Well, c'est la vie. There we go. Now I'm not yellow anymore. Again, I'll have to take pictures, and I will swatch the center shade. I just realized I had cat hair on my finger. It's like a lemon custard color, and yes, I just built it up. And it too has gold reflect. Man, this like glare is pissing me off. I wonder. Oh, that ain't gonna work. Let me see if I like do it up here. Nope. Well, I almost had it. You can kind of see it on my hand. The webcam is like trying to figure out how to adjust for the light. And if I shine the light right, oh, if I shine it right at the webcam, it kind of like picks it up just a little bit. All right. So it's a little bit, it's like I said, it's like a lemon custard shade or like a lemon meringue with a light yellow. It's on sale for like 40% off right now. Let me, since I'm still on the BH website, let me look. It's 40% off right now, so it's $8.40, Sylvia, if you wanted to pick it up. And if you use the link in my description box, I will earn a very small percentage of commission from the sale. And I mean, like, I think it's 3% is what I earn if you use my link. Okay. Now, this is the one I was most curious about, the Aries palette, because I honestly thought it would be more red, more vibrant oranges and more vibrant reds, because it's an Aries palette and they are a real, you know, they're a fire sign. So let's see what you look like. Hello. the plastic is like stuck on it. I got it. So here's the Aries. Oh, you got the Aries one? I didn't know you had it. This one looks like it's got a cherry red in it. And then this shimmer shade looks kind of orange. There's two shimmers, and then the center shade looks interesting. Oh, the center shade is beautiful. It's like a brownie shade. It almost reminds me of the Wet n Wild highlighter in the one that's too dark for me. Precious Petals, I think is what it's called, or the Ofra highlighter in Bliss. That's what this reminds me of. And then this shade here, it's like a reddy orange. Again, both of these have gold reflex to them. So these are the two shades that I just swatched out of here. All right, well, Taurus I'll get into now. So I was really hoping for like more vibrant shades. There is a pretty vibrant orange in here, and then the red looks like a cherry red shade. But there's like a brick red here. Again, I was expecting something more like with a kick to it. I don't know. I'm not an Aries, so I can't complain about that. I'm a Libra. Oh, gosh, I don't know if you, Sylvia, in the BH, one of the BH videos that I did, I think it was my comparing the zodiac to the love signs one. Good morning. Did you see the comment where the person told me that I said Libra wrong? I about died laughing on that one. I was like, how do you mispronounce Libra? And then like he spelled it out like phonetically how they say it. And I'm like, no, dude, that's like so not right. I said, I'm a Libra. I've been a Libra my entire life. I said, hello. So we have like two little pieces of plastic on here, or a piece of plastic that, oh, I'll throw that in the trash. There's only one grain in here. The Taurus palette has one green. It has two golden shimmers. So this shade and this shade are both like gold shimmers. There is a gunmetal and a pewter shade. A frosted, like, this almost reminds me of the center shade for the other palette. I'm going to grab this shade right here. Oh, that's so soft. Okay, I'm going to put it right next to the other shade from the center of the other palette because I'm curious. Okay, even in this bad lighting, they look identical. So the center shade from the Gemini palette and this first shade here in the Taurus look almost identical. And then the center shade here almost looks like it has a green hue to it. Yeah, it has, the center shade has like a green cast to it. And like I said, the very first shade, this one here, looks just like the center shade. I'm going to pick up a little bit more. I know I've already swatched it twice, but okay, so again, webcam, bad lighting. I guess I could try using my phone to blind the camera again. That seemed to work. That seemed to work last time for a few seconds. Oh, come on. You worked last time. Now you're not going to work? And then shining it on my hand doesn't work. So blinding the camera seems to be the only option. those shades on my hand, they're like the center shade from the other palette, looking at it up close, which you guys can't see, it looks more like a light, it looks a little bit more yellow. And the one from this palette looks more golden. Again, you're not going to be able to see it because of the light. I will definitely take pictures of this and post it on Instagram of even the bad swatches on my hand. And as you guys know, I will be doing individual swatch videos for these. I will swatch them individually. I will compare them to all the other palettes that I have from BH that are in the Zodiac line, and then I will compare them to each other like I usually do. And then if you guys want, like, last time I did 8 looks, 1 palette, and even using 1 look on one eye and 1 look on the other eye, trying to edit 4 separate videos into 1 video and try and keep it under an hour was really hard. So can we do like 4 looks, and that means it's only 2 separate videos to merge and edit into 1? Yeah, the Gemini one is pretty. I'm still not, it came dirty. How dare you? I don't know. For an earth tone palette, I was expecting more earth tones. And this palette has 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 shimmers in it. 3 mattes and 5 shimmers, whereas the other palette had 1 shimmer and 7 mattes. And then, of course, you've got the center shade, which also is a shimmer shade too. So, well, I mean, I figured, you know, I don't know why it like hid your message, Sylvia. Yeah. Well, I always record the swatch videos separately, and I started doing that a while ago because I would do like a swatch in an eye look kind of video, and I had several people send me messages and request me to do them separately. So that's why I started doing dedicated swatch videos to the eyeshadow palettes, so that people could, if they just wanted to see swatches, could just go and watch the swatches. Okay. Next, we have the Galaxy Chic. When I first saw this, I wanted it so bad. I have like several of these saved on Depop as like ones that I wanted to buy. But again, I was always kind of like scared to buy makeup off of like Depop and Mercari and list it and offer up and stuff like that, because I didn't know. I'm like very particular about being clean. And I washed my hands after I set everything up. I washed my hands, and then I came in and like touched the mouse button to start everything. So like I'm kind of a freak when it comes to touching my makeup. I like to make sure that things are sanitary, and I'm just weird. And I'm like, I have a brand new like paper towel here that I folded in half that I brought in just before I started doing this, so that I had something clean to wipe my fingers on. And I can tell you right off the bat, without even showing this to you, Prometheus is probably my favorite shade. So it's so big. Here, let's see if I can do it this way. The Prometheus shade, which is this one here, is like purple and silver, or like maroon and silver. The Mercury shade, which is here, is like bronze and copper and silver and black and white swirled in there, and it's stunning as well. Now, I know that these, like, oh, these are just, they're so pretty. I cannot wait to like take actual pictures of these. Like this asteroid shade is like a purpley silver mixed with a navy blue vein through it. It is gorgeous. Okay, I'm gonna touch them. I'm gonna use my other hand. Okay, here's Prometheus. It goes on like a hot pink shade. What? Okay, let me. Oh, that is pretty. It's like a lilac-y hot pink. Oh, now you want to show the swatch, you stupid camera. Oh, that is so pretty. Okay, Mercury, here we come. Oh, well, you're not as exciting. Okay, you swatch better than you look on my finger. This one is like a beige and baby pink mix for the Mercury shade. I still like Prometheus. Let's see. Saturn looks like a red and a cream color mixed. Okay, you look orange. This one looks very similar to my other hand. Hello, camera? Okay, so this is Saturn. And it looks very similar to the oranges that I have swatched on the very top up here from the Zodiac palettes. Oh, I cannot wait to do comparisons on these. Holy crap. I'm going to have so much fun swatching things. I'm going to have swatches on both arms and then have... Oh, I just touched myself. That's okay. Oh, I cannot wait to swatch these. I'll have to do comparisons between these and some of the other ones as well because these are like so pretty. Okay, I put your little condom back on. The very last one that I have is Aura Lights, and I'm glad I still kind of have half a hand. My phone is blowing up over here. I'm an admin in the YouTube channels group. I'm an admin in their group too, and they're I guess there's something going on the group that. Let me pop over really quick. Got some rule breakers. But they knew I was doing this, so. Okay. I just wanted to check really quick to see if anybody needed me in the admin part. But the main admin knew I was doing the live. Okay. Very last one is the Aura. Oh, I said Aura Lights. I'm guessing it's Aurora Lights. I'm trying to English over here, okay? English. Now, my cousins and I have a couple of uncles that have lived in Alaska. I've never been to Alaska. My mom has been. My mom's sister has been. Two of their brothers lived in Alaska. One of them, he now lives in Tennessee, but he was a bush pilot in Juneau. And then my other uncle, who was a cop here in Florida, moved up there when I was like 12, I think, 12 or 13. He moved to Alaska, and him and his family lived outside of Anchorage. But I've always wanted to go to Alaska, but anything below 75 and I'm freezing. So I would have to go during their like hottest part of the year, because if not, I would completely be a popsicle. Hello? Are you? It was stuck too. Ew, what are... Ew. Okay, I'm gonna set you up there. You got something sticky on you. Oh, that's gross. Okay, sorry, I'm being... It's got something sticky on the plastic, and I'm weird about stuff. Okay, so here is the Aurora Lights. That gleaming shade is calling me. This one right here. And that's funny. This one here, the prismatic, looks purple in the palette, but picking up on the camera, it looks hot pink. So I bet you that sucker's going to swatch hot pink. And then we have this like olivey green over here that's called Glowing. Australis, which is like almost the same color as the teal shade on my hand. Magnetic is a beautiful like sapphire blue. Polar is a beautiful like aquamarine blue. We have ombre. Let me swatch that. It looks white, but I'm wondering if it's going to shift. Yes, I'm doubling it up. There's a reason for it. Oh, that is beautiful. And of course, now you want to like not show a swatch again. Can you see like the light blue hint on my hand? Holy crap, now it looks like it's glowing. All right, I'm gonna hold my hand here for a minute. Can you guys see that? It almost looks like my hand is glowing. Holy crap. Look at that. Oh, I wonder what that would do under a black light. I bet that would be amazing. Okay, enough gushing over the ombre shade. I'm gonna clean my finger. Let me grab one of the center shades. We have Flashing and Phenomenon. One looks like a bronze shade, one looks silver. So I'm going to grab both. That feels wet. Okay, so Flashing feels like straight up glitter. Phenomenon feels wet. Okay, Flashing, you're disappointing. You ain't flashing nobody with that. Okay, so this one here is Flashing, and then this one is Phenomenon. The Flashing one is like straight up silver glitter with nothing else in it. Like I'm not seeing any pigment behind it. Whereas the other one is this beautiful like bronze shade. Hello? There goes that ombre shade glowing again, trying to take the show. All right, I'm going to do one more. Let's do Kaleidoscope. The one at, oh, that feels wet too. Oh, and you chunky. Okay, so I'm taking this shade up here, Kaleidoscope, and it feels wet. It's kind of creepy. It's like a baby pink shade, but it's like hella chunky. Very, very chunky. It has like an orange and hot pink shift. I don't even know if it's gonna, it don't want to show up. Well, you're the most disappointing on camera, aren't you? Like, I can barely see the swatch in the camera. Oh, I can barely see it on my hand. I'm going to have to definitely take pictures of these because it is not wanting to show up on camera. Okay, so now that I've swatched everything, let me put its condom back on. Now, I'm weird when it comes to like my palettes and stuff. I will take the sheet off of it and stick it in the box, and I keep these boxes when I'm like use my palettes and stuff. As of right now, for my June Shop My Stash, I only have the Juvia's Place, the Deuce palette out to use, and I have a couple of like single shadows, but I didn't pull like any other eyeshadow palettes because I knew I had these coming, and I know Sylvia wanted me to play with the Gemini palette. So here's a question for you guys, and I need you to answer in chat for me. Galaxy Chic, Aurora, Taurus, Aries, and Gemini are the 5 palettes that I have. What do you want me to use for weeks 2, 3, and 4 for June? And I will go ahead, well, I'll go ahead and pull them now, and then I will go ahead and I'll record the swatch videos, so those will go up. I have videos scheduled until I think Friday. I have some that are already uploaded, but I haven't. Okay, so this is my schedule. I have videos scheduled until Friday. Every day I've got videos scheduled. So I could probably like move a video if I have to, but the very first like swatch video that you would get most likely would come out on Saturday the 8th. And then I will stagger them and do like one every 2 to 3 days, like a swatch video. And then I still have to record comparison swatches for the Juvia's Place palette and the Morphe 39S palette. I haven't recorded those yet because I have not been feeling well. I did a makeup look yesterday and I literally was not in the mood to film it because I felt like garbage. I knew you were going to say Gemini. Okay, so Gemini will pull and Galaxy Chic. All right, anybody else want to weigh in? We still have Aries, Taurus, and Aurora Lights. Or do you want me to pull from other palettes that I have? Do you want me to like put a poll up on my community tab with pictures? Because I haven't done anything with these palettes. They've been sitting in that box since it arrived. Like Wednesday. Tuesday. Yeah, they got here Tuesday. I hate this. It's either 30 seconds or 45-second delay that is going on YouTube right now. I'm a Libra. We don't pick things very well. That's why I let you guys decide. Because, like, I'm like, okay, well, I could do this, but I could do this, or I could do that. And then my brain goes like a million different directions, and I'm like completely lost by the end of it and forget what I was trying to decide on anyways. So I think I started with 13 eyeshadow palettes, and I've got 5 here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah. So I almost have 20 eyeshadow palettes. So if I'm pulling the Gemini one, let me take it out of its condom again. See? And then the Galaxy Chic, so that you guys can see the color schemes next to each other. So if I'm going to pull both of these to use with the Deuce palette, which I probably ought to go grab that. Aw, well, have a good day at work, Sylvia. Okay, I got the other palette. So here's the Deuce palette. So as of right, I don't like the BH palettes. It just slid off. Thank you for coming, Sylvia. Okay, so here are the color schemes. You are just going to be the problem child, aren't you? So we have some earthy tones and some bright pops of color and pastels. So what I'll probably do is I will take a picture of all 3 of these and say something on my community tab and say, okay, these are the palettes that are pulled for this month, but what else do you want me to use XYZ? Because that way you guys get a say in what palettes I'm using. And I try and do at least one tutorial with the palettes when I have them out. Now, granted, today, like I said, I haven't really been feeling that great. I'll probably record 1, maybe 2 swatch videos today. I've been awake since about midnight. So we'll see how I feel and what time I get tired and that kind of stuff, because I'm really not feeling all that great today. And then I will start working on eye looks with the palettes after I get everything swatched. But I will let you, like I said, I will take pictures of all three of these to show you that these are the colors that are pulled so far for this month. And then I will take, you know, pictures of these three and stuff like that. You can also find me on like Instagram and on Twitter. I'm on there quite a bit. So let me know what you guys want to do. Sorry, I was checking the admin group. There was like there's a kerfuffle going on there. There's a whole bunch of kerfuffles going on there. Okay, so it looks like I'm the only one left in here, or it says there's one person watching. I'm not quite sure. They're just being silent, which is fine. You guys don't have to talk and chat. It's nice. It makes me feel like I'm not talking to myself. But I will take pictures of what is swatched on my hands. I will take pictures of the lipsticks and let you guys figure out what I should keep, that kind of thing. I will be posting those pictures on Instagram. I will be posting the pictures of all the palettes on Instagram and stuff like that when I get pictures taken. So if you, hey Andrew, if you guys want me to just stick with these eyeshadow palettes for the rest of the month, then I will do that. And then we will do all three of these like next month. So I will be testing, you know, like I said, I will get swatches done as fast as I can now that I've done the unboxing. The lipsticks that I don't think will work for me, like I will look at the Instagram page for BH Cosmetics and see if the other three that were not listed on their website are on there color wise, so I can make a better decision, because like I said, the one looks like a Barbie pink online, but in the tube it looks like a beige. So I will look up like keywords and stuff for those lipstick shades to see what's what. I prefer like a red that has more like pink to it or purple than orange. Well, that's cool. I'm about to get off because I'm an admin on another channel, and they're about to go live at like 12:30. That's why I started this at 11 o'clock. Well, a little bit after 11 because I'm trying to figure out the Google Hangout thing. So that I need to get a cup of coffee. But this will stay up on my channel so you can go back and rewatch it. And feel free to comment anything down below. If you do rewatch it, then comment down below what you think I should do for the rest of the month palette wise. Let me know what you think of the eyeshadows. I mean, not everybody is into eyeshadows, so I understand that. Some of these are really pretty. Some of these are absolutely stunning. Some of them are gorgeous, and so I can't wait to use all of them. No, I only have the one Bugs Life shirt. I'm not really feeling all that well today. I have a witch cup, though. I don't even have my Disney cup out here. I have a cup with a witch on it, flying on a broom. It's got a hole or something. My coffee keeps disappearing. So, anyways, I'm going to go ahead and get off of here because I've been streaming for over an hour. I honestly can't tell on this screen. It doesn't tell me. But, yeah, well, I've had my brace on most of the day. I've had my back brace on. So, and I spilled coffee on the front of my shirt at some point this morning. It is what it is. But thank you all for coming and for being in chat. And if you do rewatch this, then definitely leave comments down below because I will respond to them. I love getting comments on my videos, not just because it's engagement or whatever, but makes me feel like I'm doing something right. So, you know, I don't mind sitting here talking to myself because I do that 7 days a week anyways, because even when my dad's home and I talk to him, it's like talking to myself because he never responds. Thanks, Andrew. Google fibromyalgia. It's a chronic disorder that I've had since I was 18. It does all kinds of lovely, hateful things to my body. And I have a pretty severe case of it. But yeah, fibromyalgia is no fun. I've been having problems walking the past couple of days. It's gotten so bad. It's messing with my sleep, causing phantom pain in places that I don't want it. Almost made me feel like I was having a heart attack for like 4 days in a row. I knew I wasn't having one, so I didn't freak out about it, but I usually freak out about my health. It is what it is. If it's going to kill me, it's going to kill me. There's no point in worrying about it. Well, hon, I have been up since midnight. I've got 5 different swatch videos that I have to get done. I need to at least try and record 2 today so I can get them edited tomorrow so I can get one of them up by Saturday. I haven't recorded any videos in like 3 or 4 days because I have not been feeling well, which is why I'm glad that I had some stuff that I had filmed and I didn't edit so that I had videos to go up, or there wouldn't be videos going up this week at all because of my health. And I've got to get out of my stream and go join another stream to help out. So I will see you guys later. Thank you all for those of you that came and watched. If you want me to stream more, I can. I mean, my webcam isn't the greatest and the lighting in here isn't stellar, but it is what it is. And if I try and use the light behind me, it turns everything like this weird orangey yellow shade. So, but anyways, I'm going to refill my coffee and take a bathroom break really quick before the other live stream starts, so I know that I can be there to moderate if needed. So I will see you guys later. Have a great day or night wherever you are. Bye.